At the New England Medical Center, Dr. Anita Mahajan works with a team of specialists treating cancer patients. Geometry plays an important role in determining safe levels for radiation therapy.
Radiation has to be delivered with extreme accuracy and precision because the stakes are very high. If the calculations are not done correctly, the risk of overtreating the spinal cord could be potentially paralysis. And this is completely unacceptable.
Sandra John Baptiste and Jason Talkington are studying treatment plan calculations with dosimetrist Max Busher.
This point up here, the apex, is the source of the radiation. This is a fixed distance for all patient treatment. From the source to the skin is 100 centimeters. So what are we worried about here? We're going to have to treat it with two abutting fields.
If the fields are abutting on the skin surface, then they're going to overlap at the distance where the cord is, and there's going to be a hot spot there.
Right.
A dosimetrist must calculate how far apart to set the two beams so that the spinal cord does not receive a double dose. The first step is to identify two triangles inside the radiation beam.
This triangle here, we know this is 100 centimeters, and at the depth to the core, that's 5 centimeters.
The two triangles overlap. The base of the smaller triangle is defined by where the radiation beam meets the patient's skin. This length can be measured. The base of the larger triangle, where the beam meets the spinal cord, must be calculated. The two triangles can be shown to be similar by looking at their angles.
Both triangles will share the same angle here, and they both have 90-degree angles there.
That's right. We have two triangles that are similar. Okay, so one of the properties of similar triangles is corresponding sides are in proportion. So we need to know how much bigger this side of the field is at 5 centimeters deep. And it's bigger by the proportion of the corresponding sides.
To find the missing length, the sides of the two triangles are put in proportion to each other. 100 is to 105, as 15 is to the missing length on the spinal cord. The answer is 15.75. The length is longer by 0.75 centimeters.
Okay, Mr. O'Leary, that film looked great. We're just going to do some marking here.
We perform a similar calculation for the other field. We add those two together, and we can mark that on the skin. And so when we treat this patient, the cord doesn't get overdosed.
Okay. So we need a gap from here to about here.
I had no idea that I'd be using high school geometry to this extent. It's just about in everything that we do. It's almost second nature now. I don't even think about it. You just look for the angles and similar triangles and do the calculations as necessary.